If you were looking for peace, quiet, space, all in a refined new home, I've got just the place for you. Let's go take a look. So today we are at 1428 Beddington Park in the Hounds Run neighborhood. If you're not from Nashville, not familiar with Hounds Run, this is kind of in the Otter Creek Valley between Time Boulevard and Granny White Pike at the southern section of Forest Hills, almost to Brentwood. Let's go take a look. Okay, before we get started, if you like no fuss home tours, just like you're with me seeing the house, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to receive notifications anytime we put a new video on just like this. All right, so we're in the foyer. This is a completely remodeled 5-bedroom, 5.5 baths. And this was a cool project because the builder developer Clydesdale Development listened to every word me and my co-list partner had for him. From the designer, what needed to be here, the pricing strategy, everything was met with a yes, let's do that. Sounds like a great idea. And which is really fun for us as agents is we were able to put together that we know something that we know that the buyer wants, that the market will go for and will certainly sell. So obviously we're in the dining room. Really like how it is formal, it is sectioned off, but it's still opened. You don't have this like goofy amalgamation of rooms. Every room has structure, purpose, but also has really flow and balance. So I'll take you through, we're just gonna cut right to the kitchen. Check out these like thick countertops. This is pretty sweet. I love this island. It lives and works like a furniture piece. It's very elegant, feels like an antique, but on trend. You'll see the wolf range, and then all the appliances are paneled. All right, so you've got a dishwasher right over there by the sink, but you have another one by the catering sink right here. Little wet bar. Love this banquette. Works perfectly with a circular table and then leaves you plenty of room to get outside and go out that way. The Arca-Stone vent hood. Kitchen looking out into the front yard. Then you have the full-size Sub-Zero refrigerator and freezer. All right, pantry right here. And then we are pulling back into the living room. So you'll notice on each side of the fireplace, you have double doors that lead you out to a really big covered porch, and we'll get out there in a minute. But wanted to tell you a little bit about Hounds Run. It's not very often that you see a completely remodeled house in this neighborhood. So the neighborhood was developed in the late 80s, early 90s. So most of the homes were built in that time frame. This is a 1988 house. And, you know, frankly, most of the people that originally bought are still here. So there's not a lot of turnover. And when there is, it's usually pretty dated. And that's how we caught this house. It was a great floor plan, great space. And it was a perfect palette for us to go in and completely rejuvenate it cosmetically and upgrade all the aging components. So we have made our way into the primary suite wing. So this whole section of the house is the master bedroom. Obviously, this is the front section and is the office. Love the wainscoting, just kind of a very collegiate, studious feel, library. Take you down the hallway. Here's the primary suite. So this is on the front end of the house, and what you're seeing, this light coming in right here, that is kind of southern sunlight. That's a southern exposure. Big, generous room, tray ceiling, lots of space. Like, you have no furniture constraints in here. You've got plenty of wall space. That is a California king with furniture up around it. So you're getting the feel for it. This is a big room. I'm gonna take you into the bath. So look, you've seen me make fun of people that swipe the countertops in videos, but I do this every time. I love this vanity right here. You've got the curved edge. You've got on the cabinet, you've got the bevel. Just a really elegant vanity. So you have two separate closets, and this is the first one right off the bath. We have another one right as you come into the bedroom that I'll show you in just a second. All right, let's take you upstairs. So we haven't touched on this yet. We have an elevator. So this is gonna take you to either down to the basement or upstairs, servicing all levels. This is obviously a vertical house, typical for Forest Hills. So elevator right here, nothing to worry about. One more stop. So you have a formal sitting area. This could be an office if you want to put some French doors right here. But I love this room. I mean, this is such a spot to catch up, get your coffee, do a little doom scrolling, whatever it is you do in the morning. And just want to compliment this developer. When you see these color drenched rooms, what I hate the most is these recessed lights that are white and they just stand out, or the switches or the plugs, just all these little touches in the house. They're all there. All these considerations are put into place. The developer did this house like he's going to move into it. He put so much precision, care, and thought into this house, and it really shows. So this house is a 5-bedroom, 5.5 baths. So we've seen primary suite on main, and we have 4 bedrooms upstairs. The first 2 bedrooms are the 2 smallest ones that share full bath. This is on the front of the house. And then come down to the hall to the side of the house. This is the door that the bedroom that we just came through would use for this bathroom. This takes you into this bedroom, and they have kind of like a Jack and Jill relationship. This cute little full bath. So now, upstairs we have 2 full en-suites. We've already seen 2 bedrooms, and I'll take you to kind of what I call the junior en-suite up here on the back of the house. This is probably where the oldest kiddo would go. Primary bath. Good little walk-in closet. And then this ensuite is a really nice surprise because you typically don't see tray ceilings outside of the primary bedroom. You definitely have one up here, and love this view out over the valley into the next ridgeline. Richland Country Club is right over that hillside, super close, right in the action, but this is just a great spot where you can feel close to everything, but the trees, the hills, it's just a really peaceful spot. Okay, well, I'm gonna show you that in a second, but I want you to come in and take a look at the bath in here. Love The plaid tile up there at the top, cute little touch. Penny tile on the floor. And yes, this is a walk-in closet, but while we're really focusing in on it is a lot of space for storage. Obviously, like, we're over the tray ceiling in the primary suite, but there's all kinds of room for walk-in storage, which is important for all of those Christmas decorations, pop your tree up here, all the stuff. There's plenty of room. Speaking of plenty of room, I've got a whole nother section of this house to show you. We're gonna go down to the basement. All right, again, elevator's right there. We're gonna hit the stairs. This is located right off the front foyer in the living room. And it's super funny when I'm here with my co-list partner or the developer. All three of us at some point in time have said the old Step Brothers quote that there's so much room for activities, and that's definitely true down here. So this is where I would pop the playroom in this general area. So you've got playroom here, and then through these double doors, I mean, you can do anything with these rooms, but this could be your playroom. But I would probably set this up like a theater and keep this as more of the play space. And then in here, this is where I'd be putting the gym. I'd throw a sauna in here, equipment, some TVs. This is the spot for the gym. All right. Got a handsome little full bath down here, and this is a basement bathroom, but look, you've got the plate glass, you've got the linear drain, like double vanities, like there's no corners cut in any section of the house. Like the level of quality goes through every square foot of the home. And then I will take you to the front of the basement. So you've got two different entrances to the garage, and before we get in there, I wanted to show you the mudroom. And what I love about this mudroom is, like, especially if you have kids, like these are all well and good, like in prominent sections of the house, if your kids keep them clean and organized, but that doesn't always happen. Or you've got stinky sports equipment and stuff like that, like you just shut the door. I mean, this is great. Very functional, but also like very stylish with the color drench and the gold. Really neat spot. So bring you to the garage. So very large 2-car garage, large from the standpoint of you could park an F-250 in here. You could throw a Yukon XL, plenty of room, all the depth is there, and space to put the toys, whatever you need. And again, you've got 2 different entrances into the bonus space. So that door back there will take you on near the elevator entrance and right into the full bath. And then this is your way into the stairwell, the mudroom, and what I call the playroom. So you've got this very beautiful covered porch with the stone floors, double ceiling fans. This is where you sit, enjoy your backyard. We see deer through here all the time. Deer, turkey, squirrels running around, you name it. And this backyard is huge. Just like any other Forest Hills location, it's really tough to come by a flat lot, and you can definitely see some slope up the front, but you've got a great yard where if you wanted to get it completely level, you could, but there's plenty of space to throw baseball, put in a pool, a play set, and we've had a couple pool architects look at how you would do that here and for a pool, and our thought is probably in this section right here. sloping it back that way to work with the depth and the topography of the lot. But a lot of space out here, lots of trees. And again, like, my developer didn't skimp on the details. Like, you know, trees that had big dead limbs, like, he took care of them. And like, there's not a lot of maintenance that is going to be left to the new homeowner, which is usually the case on these really heavily treed lots. You're always picking up limbs, you're always calling the tree surgeon. All of that work has been done. And you know, we've talked about the space. This is not just an acre lot, it's an acre and a quarter. You know, it feels private. It doesn't feel like everyone's on top of you. You can do whatever you want back here. That concludes our tour today, but I've got one little question before we bid you adieu. Let's come outside. And I told you, this developer has been so great to work with. He's very keen on feedback and consultation. And one of the things that we grappled with in the decision-making of where to take this house and what to do with it, where we weren't sure and where we ultimately decided to leave it to the buyer is, you know, everybody loves painted brick, but like, we really loved this brick. Like, this just kind of felt tough to paint over. So I'd like to get your thoughts as the viewers. If you would rather see this painted like a shoji white and keep the iron ore aesthetic, or leave the brick as is, let us know in the comments. Say as is, keep the brick like it is. Or if you're not down on the brick and want to paint it, let us know the paint color that you'd like to see here. And before we say goodbye, please be sure to like and subscribe if you love these no fuss Nashville home tours. Again, I'm David Binkley with One Group Nashville, and we are here at 1428 Beddington Park. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for giving us a watch. We'll see you on the next one.